Here we go. Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza. Oh, goodness. Alright. I really want to go to this large hyperspace zone because I really want the Munamusharna and Dondozo. But I feel like it'll just tell me that I need to go to Hotel Z like it does. It's like, you have to go to Corbeau, they're waiting for you. So might as well just go there, get it over with. Continue on with the story. Sup, everyone? At last, we'll have the recipe. I'll be able to make a donut that'll lead to the way to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Mr. Corbeau? Couldn't we go to the Rust Syndicate and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Settle down, Ansha. Let's be patient. Though, hang on. Corbeau, is he coming? Philip's the only one who usually shows. They're both here. Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, Chase and Ansha. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toil of the entire Rust Syndicate. Please listen closely. To craft the donut properly, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. You'll need at least 120 points in sweet, 40 points in spicy, 340 points in sour. Our recipe also calls for at least 40 points in bitter and 390 points in fresh. We've got a secret ingredient for you, too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I procured... Why? So I've procured the apex of culinary verdure. Whatever that word is. What?
Verdure.
Arboliva oil. Arboliva, because it's an olive tree. Arboliva oil. Oil produced by Paldea's Arboliva is said to be so delicious you'll feel as you've gone to heaven after tasting it. How Corbeau got some is best left to me. He went to Paldea. What do you mean? They're everywhere there. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure. No sense making things complicated. That Arboliva oil will make your donut so tasty the experience will be, well, out of this world. Put some honey and salt on there too. Class it up a bit. So this is finally it, eh? Ansha's story is about to reach its grand finale. Maybe? We'll be cheering you on from our headquarters. Go get 'em. I'll be up on the roof. Can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. Alright, let's try it. Try that. Oh, old-fashioned Delta donut. Nice. Alright. So we need lots of fresh and sour. Lots of fresh and sour. Ooh, okay. Nice. Let's see. Ooh. That gets there in fresh, and it puts a little bit in sweet. Let's see. That checks off sweet. Just need a little bit of spicy, bitter, and sour. There's spicy and bitter. And there's sour. I am too good at this! I am too good at this. Let's see it. Boom! That's the weirdest. These donuts have been like really weird looking. Like the Alpha and Omega donuts, they just looked like bumpy, and it looks bumpy. Why does it look bumpy? Like why do they look like they'd be crunchy? You know, the jagged edges are weird. It looks like a bad Photoshop magnetic lasso tool. Emerald Green Power, Mega Conservation Power level 3, and Move Power Water? That's not gonna be helpful. I've done it! Here it is, the key to meeting Rayquaza, the Delta Old Fashioned Donut. Wow, Ansha, when we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ansha. Time for you to go get your happy ending. Thank you. I know you three can do it. Well, I want to make the team good for it first. So, you're fine. These three won't be any use. You change moves. We're gonna give you Outrage over Waterfall. And Ice Fang over Aqua Jet. We're gonna go bum. I feel like Mega Floette actually would be really useful here. And then I want to get Kyogre. Because Ice Beam. Yeah, let's do over Lucario. Put the ones taken out right here. Rock Slide actually would be fine with you. It'd be fun to just use Groudon and Kyogre both against it, but Groudon actually won't do much. Who should... You know what, this is fine. And let me do... that. And that. Should I... Can I go to a Pokemon Center real quick? I can. Okay. I'm gonna... I'm gonna buy some vitamins. Just beef up these two. I like to do some shopping. See what I can sell first. Nugget, couple big nuggets. Every little bit helps. Okay. And now, oh, shopping. I forget it's just a different tab. I'm gonna buy. I want some HP. Let's do 26 of those. Let's do 26 calciums. And I can get 18 carbos, and I'll just make it work. I have no money left. Let's see, the HP I want to give to you. And calcium I'll give you these and you these. And then the zinc. No, not the zinc. The carbos. I'll give to you. Let's see what they look like. Full HP, full special attack. That's good. Not a lot, but honestly, 438 is crazy. 300 is respectable. It'll work. It'll be fine. Between all the Pokemon in my team, I'll be able to do this. And I'm just gonna have Jolteon there for support, just so I can say that he was there the whole time. Yeah, I think everybody's as ready as they're gonna be. Let's do this. Ansha's counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace Lumiose and find Rayquaza. Let's go. The Delta old-fashioned donut. Let's do it. We're gonna battle Mega Rayquaza and catch it. Make Ansha's dream come true. Sky Pillar. Let's go. This is the Sky Pillar from the Hoenn region. This is the Sky Pillar, right? I guess the space is taking the shape of a place related to Ansha's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. This isn't just Ansha's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. It's just so cool to... So, okay. Jolteon is my absolute favorite Pokemon. Like, it's gonna be a pain to put this back, but... Jolteon shelf right there. It's all a mess. Don't worry about it. Jolteon, Lucario, my top 2 favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, if I was going on a Pokemon journey, you know, Jolteon would be the Pikachu to my Ash, and Lucario would be also right there. So this is like, you know what? Actually, it is cool because I've had this Lucario since like the beginning of the game pretty much. So to have them both, we're gonna move them over here, just swap them around a little bit. This is for me. This is for me. This is purely for me. This is purely for me. And also, not for nothing, but Totodile, Feraligatr was my first starter Pokemon ever. Like, my very first game was Crystal. So just like at any climax of any game, when I have, you know, my goats on my team, my favorite Pokemon, it always feels incredible. So I'm just glad they're all here. I know I'm gonna want Kyogre out first though. This right here reminds me of like, just the way it's all laid out reminds me of an Elden Ring boss fight. And honestly, all the fights have kind of reminded me of Elden Ring boss fights. Because there's patterns you have to recognize, you have to dodge. And they're not all like easy fights. Like the Zygarde fight, that wasn't easy. Kyogre and Groudon, you have to recognize the patterns, be able to dodge. It's easier, don't get me wrong, it's easier than Elden Ring, but here we go. Use Dragon Ascent. Mega Rayquaza. Already primal reverting. Damn, okay. Can alternate between thunder and ice beam. That's awesome that you get to use the primal form from the start and there's no timer on it. I'm gonna switch to Gardevoir and Mega Evolve Gardevoir. Because if I can keep the primal Kyogre the whole fight, but then just swap to a Mega when I need a Mega, that's gonna be pretty good. Didn't need the whole cutscene, but thank you. Good lord, that does so much damage. Oh god, those are pulling me in. Crap. Okay, I saw the pattern. Ouch. This should... Yep. Dazzling Gleam. One more Moonblast should finish this. There we go. Finish this stage, I guess, because we have a pattern of beating it, and then it Mega Evolves, and then we beat it again. Here we go. Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza. Oh, goodness. What? He just roared and it kicked me out? What? He just roared though. That's kind of insane. Okay, that's what he did. Whew, that was close. I didn't buy full restores. Okay, phase 1 done. Phase 2 time. Ow. Ah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Ah, crap. Yo, what? I can't get out! 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 I can't get out of it! I can't get out of it! What am I supposed to do there? What am I supposed to do there? Damn it. There we go. Alright. Phase 2 time, again! I like that there's stakes in this battle, though. Like, you can't just start from previous progress, like all the other mega fights. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Oh, yes. Crap. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Just focus on staying alive, staying alive. Nice. 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 Get out! Get out of it! I'm trying to be so locked in, it's crazy. Come on, Gardevoir, you're so close. Let's go! Woo! Oh, man. That was tough. Not gonna lie. Alright, what ball do we want to use? Ooh, Nest Ball kind of fits. Nest Ball kind of works. It's between Nest Ball and Luxury Ball for me, because Nest Ball kind of fits with the pattern. I'm gonna go Luxury Ball. That was difficult. That was difficult, but fun. You really did it. You caught Rayquaza. I can already imagine Ansha's smile when she hears the news. Same, because remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ansha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Neither do you! Yeah, I know. I'm still gonna get to keep it in the end, I'm assuming. I don't think they're gonna take it away. Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. Ansha's been waiting for this moment. You're back! How did it go with Rayquaza? Go on. Goodness! Hello, Rayquaza? Hello indeed. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. No, not at all. You made this happen, Ansha. Lita's right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. Hoopa! What's the matter? It's nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. Why would you have to stop? What? But as long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she'd be busy on a shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ansha's donuts open for us. I don't know what to say. You know, Ansha, I've been thinking, and I've got a question for you. Why'd you want to give Rayquaza to your mom anyway, again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. And I admit I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give to Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Stories of what you've seen. And things you've done. My stories? That's right. Think about it. There are people in Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city and at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my story as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her stories with me. Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumiose. But I'd hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Rishisme. Oh, that? Don't worry, Diantha knows. She what? According to Jacinth, yep. Oh, well then, I suppose I can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. And I can't wait to tell my dear Mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. One day, I will become a Pokemon trainer and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, Chase? Be happy to. His fingers are fat. He's got fat fingers. Thank you ever so much. Complete. I'll be your coach, Ansha. I can train you up and you can pay me in donuts. Deal? Deal. In the end, I gave dear Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love. The second was a book telling the story of my adventures with Team MZ. Aww. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters of my story. What could I say but yes? My friends in Team MZ and I will have to continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ansha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. That's so wholesome. That's so sweet. I love that. Hit us with it. Let that alarm sound. The next day. Yes. Morning, sunshine. Prepare to be astounded, kid. We've got a special new system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you all about it. See you soon. Start special scanning? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 here? Oh my god. What is this? Side mission detected. Unidentified Megastone detected? Oh, these didn't reset. These are the same. The only one that's new is this. Side mission detected a new unidentified Megastone. Alright, well. Whoa, alright. Naveen, what's up? Drat, did I leave it back at home? Would you mind if I asked you for a favor? On second thought, Ansha might just be the person I need. Ansha, I was wondering if Hoopa would be able to help me with something. I'm afraid not. Hoopa's power is not to be misused as anyone's personal errand service. But don't you sometimes... I asked Hoopa to help bring my luggage here from Rishisme because it would have caused a stir if I had been seen lugging it through Lumiose myself. I'll tell you what my dear Mama taught me. One mustn't expect others to do their work for them. I suppose you have a point. I've relied a great deal on Chase and the others. But sometimes I have to take matters into my own hands. Help psych me up for it with a battle. An all-out one. Okay. I'll be outside when you're ready. Hoopa and I will come watch. I'd love to see what it's like when Naveen gets serious. What about you? Hey, I was just tidying up AZ's room and I found something interesting. It's called a prison bottle. Hoopa seems interested. What's wrong, Hoopa? Could hearing about that bottle have frightened you? I wonder what could be the matter. Hey, emergency. This weird distortion suddenly appeared. There's some bizarro energy pouring out of it. It doesn't seem to be connected to Rogue Mega Evolution, but still, whatever's at the center of all that power makes my hair stand on end. The center? There's something deep inside the distortion, right where the energy readings are strongest, and it looks like Hoopa. So yeah, you'd better get on this. Get surveying. What in the world is going on? Excuse me. I have a feeling that whatever has Hoopa so afraid is somehow related to that strange distortion. And Hoopa seems uneasy at the mere mention of another Hoopa. I hear you. Since it affects Hoopa, let's consider this request as coming from Ansha. My gut tells me you should hold on to this prison bottle just in case, and my gut is right about 20% of the time. Okay. Perhaps you should get your gut checked. I'd say you better go scope out that distortion. Hopefully that can help out Hoopa at ease too. Help put Hoopa at ease. Jesus Christ. The Djinn Unbound. Alright, let's go fight Naveen. Real quick. Let's use Lucario. Let's do this. It's time for me to test my own metal against one of the strongest trainers in Lumios. What is wrong with me right now? I cannot read. Challenged by Naveen. Okay, well... yeah, whatever. Is what it is. Alright, get out of the sand. Jesus. I don't remember you having half these Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Yep. I don't need to waste time on the Mega Evolution animation. I just beat you. Knowing your strength, I had a feeling you'd win in the end. Still, I'm proud to know I can go toe-to-toe with you and give a tough battle. It was okay. You're both very strong indeed. But for all your strength, Naveen, you seemed reluctant to go back home. May I ask why? As happy as I'd be to see my sister, I would really prefer not to get another earful from my grandma. Sorry, Ansha. That must have sounded selfish after how much you've been missing your mother. If seeing your grandmother would really be so awful, perhaps it's alright not to see her? What? I mean, I just wouldn't have expected you to say something like that. You shouldn't waste your precious time on things you hate doing. Spend that time bettering yourself instead. If your grandmother accepts you after that, wonderful, but if not, you can still be proud. You agree with Ansha, do you, Scrafty? Well, I can always work on finding ways to use my skills to make my little sister smile. Even Grandma might appreciate that. She adores my sister. I'd gladly help. Perhaps I can make your dear sister some special donuts. I'm sure eventually your grandmother will ease up as she sees the care and kindness you bring. I'll choose to believe in my design skills, and that someday they'll even change my grandma's mind. It would be nice not having to feel so resentful towards her. Battling you brought me some new confidence. Okay. I'll keep on chasing my dreams, sewing needle in hand, for my sister's sake, and for all my friends. $10 gold bottle caps? Holy crap. Is it on the, wait, what? Is there something on the roof? Oh, hello. Hey, can I ask you a favor? One Pokemon trainer to another? Yeah. Thanks. Well, the favor I wanted to ask is this. Face me in a real Pokemon battle, one-on-one, Lucario on Lucario, no holds barred. Okay. Let's do it. Talk to me when you've got on your team is a single Lucario ready for an explosive battle. Okay. So she's gonna use Lucario Z, which I guess it is still fighting Steel. So, but it moves faster, right? It can fire off moves faster, and okay, and its Mega Evolution doesn't last as long. So what if I go Protect instead of Bullet Punch? And then just close combat. See what happens. At last! Looks like we're both ready. Let's get this battle going. You bet. Ready, Lucario? Because she's been using Lucario Z this whole time. I think that's the gimmick, is like Lucario, the Z Mega Evolutions are faster and they don't last as long.
That's what she said.
Oh, she's Mega Evolving immediately. Okay. Let's give it all we've got. I love the jump up and like freeze frame in midair. It's so sick. Let's go. I could wait until she attacks and then go for the Mega Evolution to cancel out their attack. We'll see. Haha, gotcha. Follow it up with a Brick Break. Been defeated. Yes, you have. So she was waiting for me to attack so she could use Detect. So by waiting for them to attack first with the Focus Blast, I was able to protect, force the Detect with the close combat while Focus Blast was still on a cooldown, and then hit for Brick Break. What an explosive battle. I could tell that both Lucario didn't hold anything back. With strong bonds like that, you shouldn't have any trouble putting this Megastone to good use. Lucario Knight Z. Okay. One of a variety of mysterious Megastones. I was about to read it. They all say the same thing. As long as Pokemon and trainers show each other kindness and give each other courage, the world will be full of smiles. Thanks, that was great. Battling you brought back a good memory, too. A match from a few years ago that lives in my heart. You're welcome. That was also me. I'm really glad I came to Lumiose and got to meet you and the rest of the team. Let's battle again sometime. My Lucario would love a rematch, too. Sweet. Do I have... I do have an Alpha Lucario. I almost have an Alpha Army. I do have an Alpha Mega Army. Alright. Research Lab. What's over here? Yes. Hello. It's bad news time. Listen, you won't believe this. I found a hacked Pokeball. Pokeballs can be hacked? I suppose you wouldn't know. Pokeball hacking was something Team Flare looked into back in the day. Our scientists developed a way to infect a Pokeball with a computer virus and mess with it in different ways, even render it unusable. Awful, right? Imagine what a nightmare it would have been for Kalos if this technology got out. And now it's give you a task time. That's the hacked Pokeball. Would you believe it's got the Pokemon called Volcanion inside? I'd love to know how a mythical Pokemon that rare got caught in the first place, but I digress. Since this Pokeball's hacked, it's unusable now. I want to let Volcanion out, but once I do, well, Volcanion will be out. It'll probably be battle time. And that's your time to shine, lackey. Once I set Volcanion loose, catch it again, but in a ball that actually works this time. Let me know when you're ready to take on and catch Volcanion. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Good for you, my brave little teacher's pet. Now let's get going. There's just one minor problem. I've whacked together a device that should let us wipe out the virus so we can open the Pokeball without destroying it, but... Well, since the Pokeball's got such a mighty Pokemon in it, I had to use creative methods to find a way to get the thing open. I can basically guarantee that once Volcanion gets free, you're going to be dealing with one angry, powerful opponent. But you've got nothing to worry about because I went and called in a Volcanion expert to help us. There are Volcanion experts? I'm the Volcanion expert. Yvonne? I've jogged through every street in this city, so I know the quickest route from here to from Lumiose Press. Okay. Yvonne from the ZA Royale. She's an associate editor of Lumiose Press. She found a top secret memo about Volcanion. The person who wrote this memo about the secret of Volcanion's power had this to say. In order to cause a steam explosion powerful enough to blow up mountains, the Pokemon must have an organ with extremely high temperature that can instantly vaporize water into steam. They also talk more about how great its power can be, enough to change Kalos' geography. In the southern part of the Kalos region, there seems to be a custom to revere Volcanion as a nation-building Pokemon. What's more, people seem to believe that a steam explosion caused by Volcanion created the plane where they live. It sounds ridiculously powerful. It's true that there once was a huge mountain range in southern Kalos until it was obliterated in a massive explosion of unknown origin. Smells like Volcanion to me. This isn't making me thrilled about what could happen when it gets out, but no matter what, we can't just leave it stuck in a hacked Pokeball. So with that, I guess it's time to introduce you to this lab's basement. Okie dokie. What? You copy? Yvonne and I are going to be cheering you on from outside that room. What room? We would come in with you, but, you know, we like staying alive. Now toss out that Pokeball with Volcanion in it. We're not in a room. We're in a dream. We're in the nightmare zone. What are we doing here? Yeah, that sure looks like one feisty opponent. Good luck in there. What is going on? What are we doing? Why is there no... What is this? Why are we not in a room? To the victor goes Volcanion. That was it? Do I even have to explain why that was bad? I'm just gonna, yeah, we're done with this. We're done with this. Okay, and now there's 2 more here, and a side mission here. Let's do it. Oh, Lita, what's up? Do we have to fight you too? What's up? What's wrong? Don't mind me, just thinking some thoughts. Like about Ansha, isn't she impressive? She made her Rayquaza dreams come true. What's the matter? I guess I'm just feeling behind. Remember what I told you about the friend I was rooming with when I first moved here? How she tried out for a talent agency and got in? Then there's my brother, well, half-brother. We've got different moms. What about him? Well, I've never met him or talked to him, but his name's Tierno, and he's a successful dancer. So she's Tierno's half-sister. All these people in my orbit are achieving their dreams, and it's like, how come I'm not? It's okay, you're doing great. Thanks for saying that, but also, like, you're a pretty great trainer. Confidence comes more naturally when you're already doing well, you know. But maybe... Would you do me a favor and battle with me? I think a good battle would help me feel more sure of myself. Sure. I'll be at my practice spot. See you there. And it's just another spot I have to go to. Which is where? Let's do it. Let's get it over with. Okay, here goes. Oh no, Mud Shot. What? How did the first one miss? Okay. It hit him directly on, and it didn't do anything to it. Tatsugiri. That's a new one. Wanted to beat our whole team with Jolteon, but oh well. Oof. Yeah, you don't always need to Mega. You didn't do anything, actually, Starmie. But that's okay. It just gets taller. Lita, that ruled! Corinna, how long have you been there? Since right about when your battle started. Why were you two battling anyway? I've been feeling stressed lately. I thought a good battle with Chase might help me get my groove back. You know what I think, Lita? You're amazing. Huh? You're part of Team MC, the crew that saved all of Lumiose. If you can hang with someone as crazy strong as Chase, you must be amazing. Plus, you got something that's all your own. You're dancing. You and Starmie move like you share one mind. Wow, Corinna, that means a lot. That stress you're talking about, Lita, reminds me of when I first took up the mantle of Mega Evolution's successor. I still had to learn so much about Mega Evolution. There's still so much I don't know. And eventually there will be another successor, so I have to figure out what to pass on to them. But I decided to focus on what I know for sure I can do. That's helped me keep moving forward. That's helpful to hear. Thank you, Corinna. You too. You're a good friend. Thank you. Glad I could help. Now I can go back to worrying about my own problem. What problem's that? Mega Evolution is even more mysterious to me now than when I first started. I wish someone would just tell me its deal. Oh, okay. Just gonna complete all these side missions if I can. This way. Oh, it's the guy. It's the guy. I don't even know if I have any more Mega Shards. What's up? I'm sure you've heard, haven't you, about a certain Pokemon? The Pokemon called Genesect. Yes, I have. Well, I believe you, but I've been itching to tell someone about it, so humor me. Genesect is an ancient bug Pokemon. Apparently it was altered by a certain organization. It also can be equipped with 4 different kinds of drives, or so they say. I thought it was way more than that. 4 drives I just so happen to have acquired. Why don't you buy them off me? I've got some very interesting info to share once you get all 4. Okay. $540 each. I still have to get all the other... Oh, man. This dude's about to take all my Mega Shards. Oh, wait, I am maxed out. Hang on. Yes, please. I'll go ahead and start getting the drives. And then I can get one of these. Cool. Alright. So I got one of the drives and a move. Cool. And yeah, side mission. We're gonna do this one up here. Who are you? What do you want? Oh, you're Chase, yeah? Do you remember me? I'm the representative of Lumio's safety group. My name's Gardy. I wish we'd met under better circumstances. It wasn't exactly decorous to surround the CEO of Quasartico Inc. and pelt accusations at her. On behalf of our group, please accept my most sincere apologies. We can't protect Lumios's integrity and manners if we can't maintain our own, after all. The peace and calm of our city citizens is the Lumio Safety Group's North Star. Unfortunately, that peace and calm is now under threat once more. There's a popular account online called the Hex Maniac Channel that's been sharing videos about occult phenomena. Alas, their content has stirred discontent in our fair city. And no wonder, they make terrifying claims. For example, they say there's a ghostly woman haunting a building on North Boulevard. If they're spreading misinformation, then they'll be hearing from us in no uncertain terms. We just need to catch them peddling a baseless rumor. For that, we need to investigate one of their posts. Here's a recent post of theirs. This should give you a lead to follow. At the hour when the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white, they who dare thrust their fist toward the earth may find a ghostly child creeping near. Is this true? Find out for yourself if you dare. Truth is in the eye of the beholder. There you have it. Could they be telling the truth, or are they making it all up for the clout? Please look into it for us. I'm sure you can do it. What? The stealthy shadow. At the hour when the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white, they who dare thrust their fist toward the earth may find... So... Stealthy shadow. Why do I feel like this is Marshadow? At the hour when the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white. What is the grandest shadow's tip? Isn't there... Is it 16? Isn't there a big pillar in here that Froakie sits on? Pierces the center of red and white. Is there a Pokeball over here? It didn't say anything about pillar, it just says the shadow's tip. But I don't know what that means. At the hour when the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white. What is the center of the circle of red and white? The center of the circle of red and white. Guessing it's the center of a Pokeball, but where? The grandest shadow. Is it the tower? Does the tower have a shadow? Be on the other side. It's easier to just go straight through. Aw, 2 alphas that I want. Come on now. There we go. Let's say you're a pincer. Let's not drag this out. You stay in the ball or you die. Thank you. Alright, so there's definite shadows. But I don't see a shadow of the tower. At the hour the grandest shadow's tip reaches the center of red and white. What is the grandest shadow? The hour the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white. All it does is tell you a time. At the hour when the grandest shadow's tip pierces the center of the circle of red and white. So the circle of a Pokeball, but where? It doesn't tell you at all where to go. Grandest shadow pierces the circle of red and white. So... I looked for the shadow of the battle tower. Or the prism tower. I looked for the shadow. I straight up looked for the shadow of the tower. I didn't see it. There it is. So we just have to wait for this to come through? And then do what? I figured it was the Prism Tower, but I didn't... Like... I didn't see any shadow from the tower at all. And then... There it is. So it just has to touch the center, and then you investigate. Now put your fist on the ground. The tower's shadow is falling across the spot that the Hex Maniac channel mentioned. Will you thrust your fist toward the earth? Ground, meet fist. Aha! I've made it in time. Let's see together if whether this ghost story is true. Why do you need me to invest? Why do they need me to do things if they're just gonna come do them anyway? My suspicions were right. I confirmed it when I looked up where the freaking shadow was. But I'd guessed it before. Catch it. It's the only way we can know for sure whether the story was true. I'm glad we finally get Marshadow in game. Or like, since, what, Sun and Moon? No. That's also not great. I wonder if it's just like an easy catch. No? Okay. Okay. No? Please tell me we can retry that. No, 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 you've got to catch it. Okay. Cool. Wait till it's directly in the center. So yeah, Ultra Ball probably is the best. Ground meat fist. Again. Nice. Came directly out of the shadow this time. Okay, now you want to use close combat. Alright, chill. Cool, Ultra Ball was easy. Nice. just have Marshadow now. Fascinating. So this is what the Hex Maniac channel was referring to. Which means they're not spreading baseless rumors. I suppose I'll report to the rest of the group that this channel's not fraudulent after all. Thank you for your assistance. And we get Marshadow. Could this mean there really is a ghostly woman haunting that building on North Boulevard? Is that a reference to something? Where's North Boulevard? Smith Avenue, whatever. Okay, I guess the side mission will stay there, and this will stay there. I don't think I have any donuts right now. No, I don't. So I'm not going to worry about that one. Go here. Hello. What's up? A Pokemon I've never seen before appeared, and I don't know what to make of it. It looked squishy, yet somehow sturdy. I think it might have come out of one of those distortion things I've been hearing about. Meltan? Up there, that's the Pokemon. It's Meltan! Bloop. If we chase it off, I worry it'd just come back and cause more trouble. Do you think you could catch it? Of course I can. I don't know why, but I really like Meltan and Melmetal. I think they're adorable. It blinks. Please catch that Pokemon. It's so cute. It makes no sense. Like, the Pokemon makes no sense, but I love it. Please catch. Thank you. Phew, thank you so much for catching it. There's gonna be more, aren't they? Aren't there? Whoa, that swirling thing. Could it be one of those hyperspace distortions? The Meltan you just caught could have come here from the other side. Please do something about that distortion. I don't have any donuts. Oh, man. 1-star side mission. I like it. Quizartico is the last side mission that we got here. What's up, Vinny? I stand before you today with the most desperate request, and I'm afraid it's a personal one. You see, I must get a certain Pokemon for my daughter's birthday. She absolutely must have a Mimikyu. I tried explaining that Mimikyu are nocturnal and perhaps not the best Pokemon for a young child to look after. She replied that if I did not get her one, she would insist I give back my precious hair tie. Yes, this hair tie is in fact a gift from my daughter. She crafted it by hand, felting Mareep wool to create an adorable work of art. It is what people know me by. It has become part of my very identity. I cannot have her take it back. Unfortunately, Mimikyu are not found in the Kalos region, but perhaps in Hyperspace Lumiose you might just be able to find one there. If you do find a Mimikyu, please, would you catch it and allow me to gift it to my daughter? I have one now, but I'll keep an eye out for a second one, because I don't want to give you the only one that I have. That would suck. Alright. Now we go to Rest Syndicate and see what Corbo wanted, now that we've cleared out all those side missions. Well, the ones we can do. We can't go into a hyperspace zone until we talk to Corbo, so... we do what we can do when we can do it, and then get to the rest when we can get to it. Sup, Corb? Get ready to start special scanning. Special? Okay, let me explain. You know how pockets of hyperspace Lumiose are still appearing? Some of them are unlike any we've seen so far. So we developed a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call it the Special Scan System. Well, I say we, but it was the fine eggheads at Quasartico who did the developing. When we run a special scan, it should pinpoint a rare distortion that leads to an unknown pocket of hyperspace Lumiose. But the system's not quite ready, which is why I need you. Go do some hyperspace survey tasks so we can get enough data to run a special scan. That's it? 25,000? That's not bad at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna need donuts. I want to do this, so I need a 5-star. And I want to do this, so I need 2 5-star and a 2-star. And we're gonna go do those. We're gonna do this one first. Unidentified Megastone. 100% doing that one first. Alright, is it in here or is it on the roof? It is on the roof. Alright. Is there one on this building, or do I actually have to... Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yep, I'm going to have to do that. I have to go all the way across 2 different buildings. No, I cannot. Awesome, so how are you supposed to get... Oh, it's an Alpha Dratini. Okay, it's gonna be a whole thing getting up there, isn't it? There's also screws to get in here, though, which I haven't gotten a couple of those in a while. Thank you for letting us get that one without having it interrupted, or having to do the whole thing over again. Okay. Straight across over this way. There was something up here I saw. Another screw. Cool. Oh, this is that pocket of hyperspace that I keep going into. The Dene sleeping. That's adorable. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this one. A new Mega Stone. New Mega! Wait, what? What is this? This is Sky Pillar again. Welcome. Brother, sister, welcome. You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey. You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey. Are you familiar with this Pokemon? Are you familiar with this Pokemon? Latias and Latios? This is Latios. This is Latias. It is highly intelligent and understands human speech. It is highly intelligent and understands human speech. Latios is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon ever. It can also use telepathy to detect locations of those it cares for and to sense their emotions. Ditto. We would like to request a battle with you. We would like to request a battle with you. Siblings of the Sky. Let's do it. Ready as I'll ever be. Is it a double battle? Looks like it. Oh, it's 2-on-1. Oh, because I can't control 2 Pokemon at once. That makes sense. Oh. I can do that too. Sup? And I'm a fairy type and psychic type, so I'll resist your psychic type moves, and you won't be able to hit me with the dragon type moves. So that's what's up. That still hurt. I got this. Easy. Easy work. Let's go. An impressive victory. An impressive victory. Nice. Marvelous. Please take this Megastone. Latiosite. Marvelous. Please take this Megastone. Latiasite. I hope we meet again somewhere, sometime. I hope we meet again somewhere, sometime. I hope I can take your Latias and Latios. Can I not? What's up? I hope we can meet again. Yeah, I want to talk to your Latios. Hi. Is that it? What's up here? Aw, I want to go up here. I want to stare out into the void. That is so, like, terrifying. Wonder how much of Sky Pillar they actually rendered. Can I go down here? No, that's the big ladder to come up. Oh, man, that's cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. I wonder how much of that they actually had to render. Alright, I guess we don't get Latios and Latios from that, we just get their Megastones. But we'll go... Yeah. And explore this 1-star zone that was created when we caught Meltan. I'm guessing it's like a place where we'll be able to catch a bunch of Meltan, possibly. How am I looking on Pokeballs? Ultra Balls. Let's get about 80 of them. Because if this is what I'm thinking it is, then we'll have to catch a bunch of Meltan in order to evolve into Melmetal. 21 minutes in here. That's a lot of minutes. Hello. Oh. Over here. Hi. Do you like Meltan? Yeah. Melmetal. Where'd the... Oh, okay. Do you like Melmetal? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Melmetal's cool as hell. I hope you'll like Melmetal forever. That's so ominous. That was so ominous. Oh. Sweet. So we just get Melmetal. And it's an adamant natured double iron bashed. Let's go. Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. Look at him walk. I love it. Oh, he's so cool. Look at him run. Say, I'm coming, boss. That's awesome. I love it. Love it. I'm a fan. I love the tail. I want to see him use double iron bash on something. I thought the flash and it was going to be like Gigantamax Melmetal. I was like, do you like this form of Melmetal? I'm like, yeah, that's a cool one too. Welcome back. The hyperspace distortion disappeared, so I don't think Meltan will be showing up anymore. We can work in peace now. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, where's something I can use double iron bash on? There we go. Cool. Beedrill again? This is what I want to go to. I guess I can get there from here. Is it on the roof? I hate all these things on the roof, dude. Looks like it's in the center of it somewhere. It's not on the roof, it's just in that part of the courtyard. I don't know how I get there. Nope, okay, that didn't work. I don't even know what Alpha was mad at me. Oh, here we go. Oh, colorful screw. Alright, so it is down in here. Break all these real quick. Alright. Side mission. They've all been like legendary or mythical side missions right now, though, so that's pretty cool. This has been a cool little session. Restrain Hoopa Unbound. There's no mistaking it. That right in front of you must be Hoopa. But it's definitely not the same as Ansha's little buddy. It's on a different level of power. Watch out. Alright, let's go. Let's go then. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Oh, yeah, this will be good, actually. Yep. X scissors 4 times effective. Did you just defeat that hyperspace version of Hoopa? Quick, use the prison bottle, now! Hoopa Unbound is sick. Okay, you've definitely held out a Pokeball like this. Huh, the horns are different. Now that it's been bound, Hoopa seems ready to admit defeat. Its horns seem different. Hoopa seems to want to go with you. Let's do it! So now we got Hoopa! Legendaries and Mythicals left and right. What did I tell you? Marshadow, Hoopa, Meltan, Melmetal. Got the Latiosite and Latiasite. Oh. Okay, mine's a little bit bigger. I can see that. Mine is a little bit bigger. The horns are the same, but mine's a little bit bigger. That's cool. 2 Hoopas. Hoopa dos. I did a little more research on Hoopa and the prison bottle while you were out investigating. It seems like the prison bottle was used long ago to calm down Hoopa's power so it wouldn't go rampaging all over. The form of Hoopa you battled in hyperspace is called Hoopa Unbound. That's how it looked before its powers were sealed away. Apparently my Hoopa takes the form known as Hoopa Confined. The wild thing is, the prison bottle doesn't just seal Hoopa's powers, it can unseal them too. You can use it to change Hoopa Confined into Hoopa Unbound. Though Ancha's Hoopa doesn't seem like a fan of the prison bottle, so it probably won't change forms anytime soon. That's fine. That's right, please don't go waving the prison bottle at my poor Hoopa. Still, I'm glad we found out about it. Now I know so much more about Hoopa than before. Sweet. Now we got Hoopa. Where does Hoopa go? Right before Marshadow. So there's still all of these. These are all legendaries, I'm guessing, from Volcanion to Hoopa. Yeah. Dang, alright. Latios are after... Okay. Perfect. So that's Hoopa. What else do we got? I think we just have to finish the scans at this point. Ooh, Flamigo. Flamigo in that one. Are there any Mimikyu ones? I don't know. But we will have to do some more scans. Quillfish, cool. And then Mega Beedrill again. Whew, alright.